This is one that gets a lot of us, so I want to take a second to break it down. Squat is when we're going to go straight down. Notice that there's a lot of knee bend, but we are sending our hips back just slightly, right? And hip hinge is going to be what we use for a deadlift. And squeeze forward. So again, we've got squat and hip hinge. Those are going to look different in different ways, right? So like a front squat is going to look different than a back squat, but we want to think about a hip hinge as in somebody's got a rope around our hips and is pulling our hips back. We're reaching our chest up and through, and we're squeezing our shoulder blades back and together. Then we're going to be driving our hamstrings and our glutes forward to stand. A squat, we're going to be coming down. We're going to be using more of the anterior part of our legs, less of the posterior part, and less of our back. And push the ground away. On all these movements, we want to think about drilling our feet down into the ground, driving our knees out, whether it is sumo, whether it is conventional in the hip hinge department, or whatever version of squats we're doing. We want to be thinking about back is flat and driving our knees out on both movements, but each has its own cues to keep you safe within it. So again, squat and hip hinge.